Hello, everyone, and welcome to tonight's episode of Rhez, Lorei, the Color Guard Chronicles. I'm Melissa. I'll be your game master for the evening. With me, as always, are my wonderful players. Say hi, wonderful players.
Hello. Fun fact, I learned that alligators can climb trees up to 30 feet and they just chill there and it's horrifying.
What the fuck?
Did you know alligators can recognize human voices, and if you sing to them, sometimes they will come over to hang out with you?
Oh, that's lovely. They can stay away, far away from me.
I actually
Fun
just
fact
like
about
both of
when
those
I
facts.
used to work at an aquarium, and I had to hang out by the alligators a lot, and when I was alone, I would sing to them, and one of them would come over to hang out with me.
What's his name?
You ever find out you're Snow White, but just with alligators?
Oh my god, it was the freakiest thing. I was hanging out there, no one was around. I was like, I will sing one of my favorite
All
songs.
along, Yuri was the true Swamperella.
And then one of the alligators was chilling by the glass, and then another one climbed over the other alligator to press its head against the glass. I was like, oh my god, did I do that?
It just showed up just like,
Hey.
I had to ask one of the alligator trainers, and she's all like, yeah, they know what you sound like because you're here so often. I was like, that's wild.
Aww,
Dislike.
that's cute. And
Dislike a lot.
adoption.
Love that.
In other news, I dyed my hair this weekend. My bathroom now looks like a murder scene, so that's fun.
Hell
Just in
yeah.
time for Halloween.
But we have more announcements, and I made a list so I'd remember them. Hold on. Where's the thing? There it is. Oh yeah! As always, Dungeon Sphere. On Wednesday, we're doing stuff and such. It's a good time.
Yeah, stuff. But
More
also
such than stuff. Yeah. More
Yes,
such than stuff.
Pretty much, yes. Also, next week, no Rhez Lorei, no Dungeon Sphere. But on Halloween, we're having a Halloween special one-shot run by me and Dev, who is somewhere over there, I think.
Hello.
And with all these people, and Jacob from the Wednesday game. It's going to be a good time. We have a crazy party. It's going to be fantastically fun. And
Y'all are
then
in for a treat.
on Wednesday next week, we have our very first episode of...
We are our very first episode of Monster in the Week. The title right now is The Tales of the Below and Beyond, which are the same word in my brain, so forgive me if I get them confused.
To infinity and below.
To infinity and below, certainly. I think it's everyone on this stream except for Patsy, and then Meg will be joining us instead. I think that is the
Jacob,
starting group.
because-
No Jacob, unfortunately. We'll get to meet his mom, though, in the first episode, so that'll be fun.
It'll be
Demon.
good.
Ha,
Ha,
ha.
mom.
MILF,
Yeah.
MILF,
MILF.
Yeah. Come to see MILFs in the first episode. In the first, half an hour, she'll be there.
Well, that reminds me, I still have to
Abound.
send you... I still have to send you stuff about Alexander.
Yes, if you
More-
guys have
more
any
backstory
stuff for any of your characters whatsoever, please send them my way. Episodes
Okay,
are going to
good.
be kind of focused around a specific character. First one is going to be a story surrounding Lenny, who is Heather's character.
Lenny.
So we'll get introduced to the world of Connecticut, set in the real life location of where I
Mystical
grew up.
world of Connecticut.
I think I mentioned this last week, but I'm super stoked about this because I was a huge Babysitters Club fan as a child.
Eldritch Horror Babysitters episode.
I
always wanted
spent
to
all
go to
day
Connecticut.
today driving around town because it was raining and it was super foggy out. I was like, Silent Hill. Just, and I was all like, and we'll do stuff here and we'll do stuff here. And this is Shirley's house.
I didn't
And
watch.
we're at the beach.
I didn't watch Silent Hill for the first time until this year.
Oh, really? There's a new remake coming out.
I saw that.
I want to see more of Pyramid Head. I'm loving the older James Sutherland. He looks fantastic.
I'm a huge fan
Rule
of body
34
horror.
is gonna go crazy, and I'm here for it.
Anyways.
Rules of the internet. Throwback.
Last
Join me.
announcement, before we jump in today, is we have a YouTube channel. We'd really, really like it if you'd subscribe and watch our videos there. There are quite a few now. I've been editing and putting them up there, and it's a good time. So go there and the link is in the chat, and we're looking for 100 subscribers so I can make it not be janky. So, let's do it. Anyways, did I have to forget anything? Anything else? Any other announcements?
I'm still laughing about the magical world of Connecticut. That was the only announcement I felt like I had to share.
Though, and it's not that magical for me. I'm just like, oh yeah, it's
Magic Connecticut.
Well, you don't spend enough time driving around envisioning all the wonderful, terrible monsters that could be living here.
That should be the title of your memoir.
Wonderful, terrible monsters that live in my brain.
That's a really good title.
maybe Patsy, when you do play an episode, and then the next time you drive by wherever it happened, you'll be like, I remember when we fought werewolves here.
Hot werewolves.
I'm not really in that area though, because I live on like a little bit on the other side.
I mean, you could drive the extra 20 minutes to Groton. It's not far.
In
True.
any case, should we start?
Yeah, in Groton, Connecticut. I have renamed it Nogrot, which is just an anagram. You just move the letters around.
Beautiful.
It's Groton and Nogrot.
I've been practicing saying it casually and not like I'm a demon.
Should we start? What do you think?
Maybe. I don't know. If we prolong the inevitable.
You guys ready? You guys
We're just
ready?
procrastinating.
Oh, I never got my dice out.
Ruh-roh. Here
Let's
we go,
go,
guys. Previously on Rhez Lorei, the Color Guard Chronicles.
Everything was great. We had a picnic and went to bed. The end.
The glitter bombs entered Jornhilfen, and nothing was wrong, and everything was wonderful. A beautifully constructed street sign points in many directions, indicating the various districts in town. A clock tower dominated the skyline just inside the entry gate. A shadowy figure inside. After the six of you used Dan, the directional assisting navigator, to find out where the Color Guard house is, you headed out. 5 of you making it to the Color Guard house, where, per Tislin, the dwarf at the front office, nothing was happening and everything was wonderful. However, Zenus was waylaid, held back by a mysterious goblin unnoticed by the rest of the group. The goblin, Weems Fidget, used a vial that was able to dispel magic, and the true nature of the city was shown. Everyone was under some sort of mass calm emotions, and anyone that dared to deviate was taken away to somewhere. Reuniting with the rest of the group at the Color Guard house and indicating to Tislin Zenus knew what was up, she unwhammied the rest of the group, and you all made your plan for the rest of the evening. Castor to stay outside the city walls with Max, Glimmer and Suliya at the Color Guard house overnight, and Pip and Zenus to head to the Tangles to see if they could find Polly, Pip's ex. The next morning, everyone was whammied again, but Tislin was there to help Glimmer, Suliya, Doran, who I decided stayed at the Color Guard house, and Castor when they walked in. Pip and Zenus, on the other hand, found Polly, but with all 3 of them being whammied, had a very eerie conversation, learning that Polly was now living with Katrine with a child, though that child seemed to be missing. The other group, on their way to round up the boys, encountered a frightened and frantic teen who handed them a list and a vial saying, Caddy's expecting you, you gotta pay her after tonight, before being shot at by the city guard, though he managed to escape. The city guards were not impressed, but you all managed to dissuade them from taking you into custody by offering to help find the boy to prove your innocence in the matter. Eventually, the whole group got back together, and after successfully unwhammying Zenus, unnoticed by the guard, the attempt to unwhammy Pip was successful, but the guards caught wind. A confrontation ensued, and that is where we pick up today with Pip flipping out at the guard.
Making a scene.
Going
Making
feral.
a scene.
You know, just going feral.
You can get your attack, single attack in, and then we
Remember, we already did that, and I embarrassingly missed.
I
rolled a 9.
Yeah, I forgot to rewatch the episode because I got distracted.
Okay. But I can redo it if you want me to.
No. I remember now.
You know what? Fuck it. You know what? I'm gonna expend a lucky point on it.
Damn it.
say I feel like it's
Damn it! It's worse!
I feel like it's narratively fitting that you missed this.
It's an 8.
Well,
This time it's an 8.
The guard also missed it.
Last time it's a 9. This time it's an 8.
So Pip throws himself at the guard in an attempt to stab with what, rapier, dagger?
It was a little dagger.
With your dagger, he sidesteps and you just sail right past him. And we are going to roll initiative. This does not necessarily mean that you have to attack if you don't want to, but you sure can if you want.
Big ol' 5.
Neat.
Oh no.
Ew.
This is
Oh,
probably
wait, hold on, I
not
forgot we do
initiative
digitally.
when I don't want to do
Hold up.
anything.
Oh, you're right. You're right. I didn't even get roll 20 open. You said
you
roll
roll-
20, and my brain said, "Oh, roll 20."
That's nice.
I didn't do it.
Oh, Zenus.
Did it? Oh,
There's
did it
the
not
thing
go
that I need to
through?
make it.
Where
Oh,
am
there
I?
we go.
Oh,
I
I
don't
recognize
think I have
this
D&D
street.
Beyond.
Oh, here it is.
We fought kobolds here last time.
Yeah.
Yeah, I may have just used the same map from before. This is, in fact, not here in Ludir. It is in Jornhilfen, but it's fine.
Ooh!
Okay.
I saw Zenus got a 21 in D&D Beyond, but
Yeah,
for some
I
reason
didn't have.
Might not have had his token click.
No, I had it clicked. It's
Oh.
the
It didn't go into roll 20 at all.
Beyond 20 is acting weird.
It is. If you want, I can dump it in, and then you can use that 21.
Yeah.
I
That
just
would be
threw my
lovely.
dice tray on my bed and I hit Luna.
No, no!
Oh
No,
no!
no.
Sorry.
Yeah, no, mine was acting weird before too.
Wait, isn't
I-
Luna the name of Sailor Moon's cat, too?
Yes.
Okay.
There it goes.
For Halloween, can you stick a moon on your forehead?
Sorry.
Oh, I
She's-
remember what I was going to say for the Halloween announcement.
She's black. I know.
Anyone watching should send pictures of their costumes to one of the many Twitters that we have associated with things. That would be
like-
fun.
8 Twitters.
Not mine. I don't check my Twitter.
I was a haunted house full of spiders last year.
That's
Oh,
amazing.
man,
How
it is
did you
going
do that?
slow.
I wrapped caution tape on myself and stuck spiders to my face.
Involved a lot of timber.
Did you sing
Lumber.
the song Timber?
I did not know
Lumber.
because there was no timber. There
Lumber.
was no lumber.
Timber, lumber.
Timber.
It,
I'm
it
going
was
down.
caution. You know the caution tape you stick on your door?
You'll feel it fun. Dun, dun, dun.
Just the straight face. Just
Okay.
known as the man in the yellow hat from Curious George.
Oh, yeah.
Oh.
Being Link.
Yeah.
Oh.
Anyway.
Anyways,
I'm just gonna wear this thing.
we will
Oh.
start with Castor.
Wow, those guards rolled terribly.
You
Oh,
they
no.
really did. You see wait, I thought I had where did my actual guard go? Why is he not on the thing? Wait, that is that one.
Is he the
Where's-
dwarf or the automatons?
Oh, this is for the why did it put it there? That's not right. Okay. This I must have accidentally done things wrong. That should have been 3 and he gets a 14. Why is everything terrible? I don't know. There we go. But in any case, they're not actually automatons. I just wanted them to look two different ones, and that's what I had. So they are city guard, all dwarves. The one in front looks to be in charge. The 2 in back are not surprised, but
Disappointed.
yes, there's that. So we will start with Castor, who as you see Pipperin throw himself at this guard and just miss terribly.
What are we doing?
I'm dying. Still. Egypt. I am dying.
I don't know what this is about, but I got a couple spells up my sleeve.
Alright, I am going to move into position between all 3 guards. That way I have 2 reactions and Sentinel. So effectively they cannot run from this situation if we do want to instigate a fight, so none of them can run for help.
Perfect.
So I just kind of like post up in between. I've got a hand on my sword. I'm like, are we going or not?
Okay, I think we're doing this.
Let me just try talking to them.
Would you like to ready in action?
I would like to ready in action. I ready in action if one of them moves. And then I'll have 2 reactions for...
I will note you are stronger than all of your teammates as well.
I am. I could pick them up and run.
The guards?
Should we do that? No, I mean our teammates.
The one that's flipping out specific.
If I grabbed Pip, we could run. If we didn't want to do this encounter.
He just would be giving you a thumbs up.
Do we want to run?
I need answers! Who do you work for?
Oh my god, pick him up, let me deal with the guards.
Okay, yeah, I do not run in between the guards. I grapple Pip. Athletics check.
A contested. Pip. Acrobatics or athletics for Pip.
Of course, acrobatics. I rolled an 11.
Oh, that does not beat my 26.
Are you
As I
sure?
pick you up by the scruff of your neck, and I'm like, I greatly apologize. This seems an odd outburst that I have not seen while I have been in this town. As I hold him away from the guards.
Give me
Deception.
Yeah.
Alright, last dice roll was a 19. Let's see what this one is.
Frothing at the mouth.
Is there any way we can help, Castor?
13.
Not right now. It hasn't been your turn.
Don't have a lot of lying abilities.
Me and
14?
Zenus are great at lying.
14?
14?
I didn't roll well, I'm sorry.
You rolled great.
I know, I just can't, I can't be
I just have
I can't be the
advantage.
Aragon barbarian.
The insight is int, right? I'm not-
Wisdom.
No, it's wisdom.
Oh, it's wisdom. Well, in any case, he rolled a 19.
Ooh.
Oof.
So he
With a negative 20, right?
with his +0. The guard sort of raises an eyebrow, and you see him starting to raise his hand to his ear. Zenus, your turn.
Okay, may I do one more thing?
Sure.
Can I drop Pip back on the ground? I'm like, sick him! and,
What?
and then I dash back in position. I tried and I failed.
Hey, that was half-assed that space.
Yeah, I'm sorry. Was I the one having a heart attack? No, I think.
I was doing the sure.
I'm on the ground again.
You are. Zenus.
Well, I already determined what I was going to do.
Mm-hmm.
So therefore, on Pip, the 3 guards, and now Castor, I'm gonna cast Hypnotic Pattern on top of all of them.
Fair enough.
That's a wisdom.
And as a bonus action, I'm actually going to do the. I'm going to expend a bardic inspiration to do the unsettling words on the main guard.
Dwarf.
Yeah. Just
Is
saying.
it wisdom save? Or charisma?
It should be. I think it is a wisdom. Let me double check. Wisdom DC 18, and they have disadvantage because I'm using Yssel Paladian.
Neat.
Because it's a charm effect.
It is a charm effect.
Pip is hypnotized.
So
Here's his drooling now.
Disadvantaged wisdom save.
And the
Okay.
main guard has -5 on top of the disadvantage.
With the disadvantage, that is 7. As a standard roll, it would have been an 8.
I don't
Hey,
think
you
the
almost
guard.
had it.
The guard, even if even he gets a nat 20, he can't pass, but he doesn't. He
Yeah.
gets a 4. The big guy. The little guys are going to. Oh, why did it do that garbage thing? Hold on. It's not letting me do disadvantaged rolls on D&D Beyond, so I'm just doing it manually. 11 for the left guard and 10 for the right. And you said Castor and Pip are also both failed?
Yeah, I threw it just on top of all of them. I think I would have done it like... I probably would have gotten some townspeople in there just on accident as all this was happening. But it's this entire square.
Yeah, there are a couple of people sort of toward the back. You see someone
I always forget that hypnotic pattern has such a big, like, area of effect. I love it.
This person gets caught up in it. There are a couple other people that are less relevant to what we're doing here, but that is fine. Anything else?
No. So everybody is incapacitated, but I'm gonna turn to Glimmer and Suliya as I'm just like casting this and like holding it and be like,
I've got Castor.
yeah, wake up, Castor, wake up Pip. Well, don't wake up Pip. Have Castor grab Pip, and
I will
we're
wake up
hauling
Castor,
ass.
and then we shall carry Pip out.
We're going.
We'll
Let's go
put
to
him
the
in the
color
bag
guard.
of holding. We can make it out in 10 minutes.
We
It will
can
be
do
fine.
that. It's fine. We'll figure it out. Just get the two of them out of here. Well, get Castor to grab Pip, and then we're hauling ass back to the color guard. And I'm gonna hold this.
Okay. As we come to initiative count 20, I need... We'll just go down start from the top one that I can see. Heather, roll me a d20.
$11.
11. Beautiful. Okay. Pip's turn, and he is...
Incapacitated!
Incapacitated. Guard is incapacitated. Like, you'd seen him sort of starting to raise his hand up to his ear. But then his arm sort of falls down limply at his side. Suliya.
I guess I run over to Castor and try to wake them up.
It's as simple as it's a nudge. Like, it just action
Yeah.
to wake them. That's all you need to do.
Yep.
On the count of
Am I
3.
able to get past those? Oh yeah, I am because I'm a halfling. Never mind. So yeah, that's what I do with my turn. I guess I am over here now.
Cool. So you wake up Castor. Anything else? Any bonus actions? Anything?
I don't think I have any bonus actions that are helpful here, so no.
Glimmer.
Okay, Zenus, do you, like, need to stay here to keep it going?
Just holding it until, as long as I keep concentration on it, it should be fine. Just
Okay.
I just want to make sure all of you get out of here or start running before I turn around and follow.
Okay. I guess I'll just pick up Pip. Which way is the exit?
You're sort of in a town, like it's just kind of an open area. There are streets going off in all sorts of directions. You see people going about their day, literally paying no mind to whatever the F is happening here. Besides the guards that are now incapacitated.
Okay, and where did we leave Doran?
At the color
He's
guard.
still at the color guard house.
Is that within 600 feet?
Of here, no.
Damn. Okay. Okay, then I'm gonna pick up Pip, and would the exit of the town be within 10 minutes?
To a person that lived here, maybe.
Oh, okay. Then I'll hold off on putting him into the bag of holding. Or I guess I could keep him in there until the 10 minutes are up and then let him out for a breather. Okay, I'm gonna shove him into the bag of holding and take off.
Oh my gosh.
Into the fanny pack you go.
Get in there.
I'm not saying that I don't respect your decision, all cops are bastards, but perhaps not in an authoritarian city-state,
A little drool just dropped from his mouth onto the ground.
Yeah, it's fine.
In response.
Watching some lovely
Do you
content.
put him in head first, or you try to put him in feet first?
I'm not touching his feet. In fact, I wrap him up in his cloak before I put him in there.
Oh my
In
goodness.
like a
And
little takeaway bag, I just wrap him up and I
So-
baby Bjorn, Pip, and run.
So you can, I'm going to say that you can, because as a reminder, you had faked a heart attack prior to this. So you were prone on the ground to start this. So you could get 2 Pip and get him in the bag, action, bonus action, half movement to stand up, half movement to get there. So that's your entire turn.
Okay. That's fine. I mean, they're in stasis anyway, so if I
Yeah.
really get in trouble, I can thunder step away.
So
So
you're like there.
Yeah. Pip's in the bag.
Also, I think
Time
Zenus said go
out.
to the color guard, not leave the town, by the way. Right?
I think maybe we can sneak back into the color guard. I don't want to draw attention there.
We could go to Polly's house.
Do you have any more dispel magics rustling around in that noggin of yours?
I have one, and then I have another one we could use to make some more of those potions,
Okay.
maybe.
We're messaging in our brain.
Okay. The guards are charmed, so we are back to Castor, who has been shaken awake.
You said the main guard had put his hand up to his ear. Can I take a
he had
look at what that?
He had started to put his hand up to his ear. His hand's now at his side. Yeah, as you look in, you see a little stone with a rune on it that I don't believe you can read. It looks kind of like an earbud.
Man, I wish Pip and his fast fingers were here to be willing to shove his hands in this guy's ear.
What, you want to give him a wet willy?
No, he's got something in there. I think we should grab it.
I don't want to touch them and wake them up.
Yeah, exactly.
Well, it'll take here. I can try it. If it happens, I'll figure out another thing to do. It's fine.
He is a
Okay.
jack of all trades.
Should we go?
Yes,
All right, I guess I will.
I concur. I agree wholeheartedly.
I will start moving towards where we know the color guard is.
That would be to the east of where you are.
Are we going to the color guard?
Yeah, are we going to the color guard or are we leaving the city altogether?
Or are we going to Polly's house?
Or are we leaving?
I mean, I don't dislike the let's just get the hell out of here and not deal with it. I've started a
we need
new
to-
philosophy.
No, there are literal children in danger. And Pip's
My new
ex-wife.
philosophy is, fuck this shit, I'm out.
Why
What
don't
about
we-
the...
Sucks, hit the bricks.
You can walk out anywhere. Cops if you're fast enough.
Let's go to. In Zenus's mind, I think, or he'll just say, Polly might have another way to get out. If we unwhammy her, there's a chance we can get out with her and figure out more of the story. I don't want to draw attention to the color guard right now.
Okay,
I also want to go to Polly's house, and it's not just so I can meet her.
Okay,
We
I
also
am
need
going
to-
to stay where I am in case retrieving the earbud does wake up the guard, and that way I can stun him while everyone runs. I've got more movement speed than everyone, so I can lag behind and catch up. So I'm just gonna stay here, ready reaction, in case he like moves.
So are you trying to take the earbud?
No, I don't have the required dexterity for it, so I'm just gonna leave it to Zenus.
Okay.
Because I learned my lesson about trying to do Zenus's job and failing. So I've learned from my mistakes. I'm just gonna stay right where I am.
I love you say you're saying that, and meanwhile I'm about to try and do Pip's job.
Exactly.
It's a self-feeding cycle.
Yeah. Alright.
Okay, it is Zenus' turn.
I'm stealing this fucking earbud.
Okay, give me a sleight of hand check.
It's pretty good. 16.
That is not quite as high as what I was hoping for to have just be like good. So we're gonna do
Right.
lucky.
Okay.
See? 10. Yeah, I think you're good. You grab this earbud out of the guard's ears and he does not wake up.
Can I read what the rune is?
What languages do you speak?
Common, Dwarvish, Primordial, and Sylvan.
Runic.
It is Dwarvish. And it is, well, if it were in English, it would be CA. But then, like, if you flip it over, you see, like, you'd see the effect, it's a sending stone, basically. Since it's call, the runes are call, basically.
Hmm.
So on the backside, it's like LL, or it would effectively be LL if it was in English, but it's Dwarvish. So, whatever that would be.
Zenus is going to put it in his ear.
Okay.
It's got earwax on it.
And,
He's got goat ears. He's going to add his own earwax to this. He's going to put it in his ear. And then where is Polly's house in relation to here? Because I moved 15 feet.
Northwest.
Okay. I'm assuming was getting the earbud and putting it in a full action.
Yeah.
Okay. Then I will move my remaining 20 feet in the northwest direction.
Cool.
As like,
I would like you to give me a performance check. I know you're good at those, so it's probably
Since it's
NBD.
right, I can fix it. Thank you.
But we're gonna say performance check to walk calmly.
Grab me a cookie too. Yeah. Yeah, cookie one.
101 from the toaster.
21.
Okay. Yeah. You calmly, discreetly walk in a northwesterly direction. Now, and I would like, as we hit initiative count 20, I'd like Yuri to give me a d20 roll, please.
Oh no. 4.
4. Awesome.
Oh no.
You see, okay, can you give me, let's see,
Sure.
2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Can you roll me a d6?
6.
Perfect. That works out great. You see,
We might have to give up the walk calmly and just book it.
I think we might have to split up.
you see coming from this northeastern corner another patrol, and you hear, okay, why is it not click? Oh, because I'm on the wrong layer. There we go. You hear, ma'am, what is wrong? Why are you just standing there? As they come this way, and see the situation. Pip is in the bag of holding. Does he do anything in the bag of holding?
I'm still incapacitated.
Okay, cool.
I'm just drooling all over Glimmer's stuff.
It's fine.
Everything's gonna smell like feet after this.
I'll throw a couple lemon slices in there after I get you out.
Toss some baking
Febreze it.
soda in.
Yeah, I'll Febreze it real good.
As
Leave it outside.
As main guard is still incapacitated, new one comes and says, "Oi! What are you lot doing?" And starts walking
Could you get your tail out of my cookie?
this way. It is now Suliya's turn.
Oh boy. Of course it is.
What does Suliya slay/do?
Suliya's probably like freaking out internally because she doesn't really get in trouble with the law very often. And she's probably gonna like turn to the guards and say, "Oh, it's just a minor altercation between friends. It's nothing to worry about, really." That's not technically a lie.
He says, "It's not technically a lie, but here's the thing. Altercations don't happen in the city." He says, "I'm going to need y'all to come with me." And it is, unless you have anything else you want to do, Suliya.
I'm gonna pull out the banana stone and quickly message Zenus and say, "Hey, what's the plan now?" You're the smart one here, please.
How does it feel,
Smart.
19 into?
Perhaps we can break Suliya and Castor out of jail.
Got it. Leave it to me.
It is now Glimmer's turn.
How mad would you all be if I thunder stepped away?
Guards find that suspicious, though?
Yep,
Yes.
we're very suspicious though.
I'm just gonna put your token over here just to have it, because you're in Glimmer's bag.
Should I at least get Pipperin away, or should we all just go in quietly?
Go quietly
And then
for now.
just surprise, there's another man in my bag.
I don't want him to suffocate. We only have 10 minutes.
Let me talk to the god. Just
Okay.
Follow his directions for right now, but let me intercede.
Well, am
I
I
know,
far
man.
enough away? Can I like pretend that I'm like not a part of this? Like, can me and Zenus pretend like we're not involved in this?
What do you do to pretend that you're not involved in this?
Have you ever played Assassin's Creed?
I would
have
like to
not.
blend in with some
I'd like to
prostitutes.
I'd like to turn gray and blend in with some prostitutes.
There are
But you're blue.
a couple of
And
there
walk
are a
like
couple
this.
of people. You can give me a performance check.
23.
Perform so good.
I learned from Zenus.
I learned blending in with prostitutes from Zenus.
That's my girl.
I
dad
exposed my
moment.
thigh.
You are
Dad moment.
you are currently out of the new set of guards' notice. The other ones walk up and you see them pulling out like handcuffs. And then we are to Castor.
Cena said go willingly, right?
Yeah.
I don't want to go willingly. I was freaking out inside the mines and the ruins. I don't think things are gonna go well if they put me in prison.
Think of it as a rabbit warren. No?
I want to go. I don't want to go.
We'll get you out, Castor, I promise you.
I'm not worried about getting out. I'm worried about just being in there.
With any
Castor
other-
has very severe claustrophobia.
You know, in all honesty, being in there with Suliya is probably your best bet.
I know. I hate being useless like this.
It's not useless. You are playing bait.
don't want to be bait. That's worse.
Congratulations. Listen, I have a feral halfling in my backpack, in my fanny pack, okay? Surrounded by prostitutes. With a murderous munchkin in my fanny pack.
I want to disengage and run, but I don't. Or
Okay.
maybe that would be better.
I mean, you could make it.
I'm gonna draw attention. I'm gonna run.
Okay.
I disengage and I book it the opposite direction Polly's house is.
Okay, so that
Oh, you
would be
Brave,
southeast.
beautiful bastard.
Yeah, I'm gonna lead these guys hopefully on a chase as I just shoulder through people in the crowd.
And actually, you don't need to disengage right now.
Oh, you're right. I don't. I fake a swing at Suliya, because she said we're having an altercation. I can't think of anything mean to say to Suliya, but
Will
I
no
just
one
like
be left unhit?
I pretend
you
I'm
get
like I'm
cheated.
gonna hit Suliya and I go, "You're not even worth it," and I start running. And I'm like, "Please don't be mad at me, Suliya."
Okay, she knows that you weren't trying to offend anybody.
So are you going to go down
I'm
this
running.
street or this street?
I'm gonna try to like loop back around, so probably a street that's closer, but not in the complete opposite direction. And I'm not going as fast as I could be. I'm going enough that the guards think that they could reasonably give chase and maybe even catch me. You know, at the end of The Incredibles, where Dash is running track and they're like, "Go for second!" I'm doing that. Like, this isn't as fast as I can run, but I'm like, "Oh, come catch me, coppers!"
Give me another d20 roll, please.
Listen here, you little shit. Do better. 14?
As you round this corner, you see another patrol of city guard walking in the same direction you are currently going. They have not noticed you.
I keep going
But
another street forward.
They are fully down the street a bit.
Is there like an alleyway to cut off
for sure.
before I get to? Yeah. Then I'll keep going that way. As many guards as I can round up attention on me.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, and you hear them yelling after you. You hear them yelling, "Stop! This is not allowed in the
That'll
old
get him
Hilton."
to stop. That'll do it.
They yell over my shoulder, "Make me!"
Oh, that is my spouse.
And you see the new main guard starting again to reach his hand up to his ear. Zenus.
Do what you gotta do. Actually, I can reach Suliya. I can thunderstep us all out of here.
Yeah,
But
if
then
you
I will
can-
wake up the other guards again.
God. Does it look like the guards are like more preoccupied with?
Right now, they are focused on Suliya and the quickly escaping Castor.
Is anybody chasing Castor?
The two little ones look like they are about to. The big guy looks like he's starting to reach his hand toward his ear.
I don't want to send just Suliya to shield. That seems so unfair.
Zenus,
I mean, I have my wildfire spirit too, so if worst comes to worst, I can always summon her and teleport out of there.
Zenus is going to. I'm going to try and do a charm person on the main guard, just to make sure that he doesn't bring a hand up to his ear, and it's not concentration.
I was
So
just
it's-
about to ask.
It's a DC.
So concerned.
It's a DC 17 Wisdom save, and it's at disadvantage because of Yisel Hilanian.
Wait, hold on. I think I have.
That is an 8.
Oh, never mind. Okay.
Knowing that, trusting that it seems like the younger guard or the lower guards are going after Castor, I think Zenus is going to call out to the office or to the guard that he just charmed, and just say, "Oh, excuse me, sir, if I may." And he's gonna slowly walk up and just try and take as much of his attention as he can get. He'll leave way for the guards to rush past, but he's just trying to get the main guard's attention as a charmed friend and just presenting, like, just trying to intervene in the situation.
Okay. Cool. You do that thing.
And I'll say it in Dwarvish, too, just
Okay.
to add.
Moment. Yeah, and you, he says to you, "Oh, hello. How are you today?
I'm doing just fine. The weather's beautiful. Everything is wonderful as could be.
Everything is wonderful. Yes."
Absolutely. Zenus will turn to the other two guards and just say, "Gentlemen, please, I will assist your compatriot here. After that rabbit."
After that rabbit.
Beautiful. Okay. Initiative count 20. Wyatt, can you roll me a d20?
Sweet Mary and Joseph. Natural 20.
Ooh.
Please tell me that means we get the fuck out of here.
Send
Please.
Weems. Send Weems. Send Weems.
You see.
Give me Weems or give me death.
Okay, no death.
I let Pip out of the bag. I backhand him to wake him up. Give me Weems.
In this southeastern corner, you see another set of guards coming up. But then you also see a resident of town. Look at the situation. Look at you all. Glimmer, give me a perception check.
Happen.
Okay, never mind.
Hold on. Hold on. Hold your horses. I'm gonna use Tides of Chaos.
Okay.
Oh no.
I want to pass this. This gives me advantage on my roll.
Mm-hmm.
A 10.
With a 10 perception, she makes a face, hard to read with that 10 perception, but this dwarf, resident of Jornhilfen, walks up to the guards. Good day, sirs. Did you notice this thing over here, and leads them away from you all? That's the nat 20 for you. So this set of guards is off the board.
Everything's coming up roses.
Sure. They're half wilted. They're old jewel roses that have been
Don't
sitting
care.
there for
They
weeks.
They're rotted in their mind.
Pip is still in the bag. The original guard is still in hypnotic. Is that just a minute?
Yes, so that's a minute. And then Charm Person lasts for an hour.
Oh, jeez.
Yeah, hindsight's 2020.
The other guard looks at you, Zenus, and says, "If everything is wonderful, nothing is the matter, correct?"
Am I back? Oh,
Yes.
thank God. Okay, everybody froze. What happened?
The other
guard looked at
other guard
me.
looks at you and says, "If everything is wonderful, nothing is the matter, correct?" And he questioningly.
Why would anything be the matter? All I saw was that rabbit try and hit this poor halfling over here.
Everything is wonderful and nothing is the matter. Say it.
Nothing's
Say
the
it.
matter.
He puts his hand up to his ear and says, and you hear it in your ear as well. Like you hear him say it and in your ear. He says, "On the lookout for rabbits walking around." And then it'll give a general description. Actually, give me. I'm gonna have him give me a. Just
Do you need me
he
to
gives
roll
it.
anything?
No, this is
Oh, okay.
his perception, remembering what, or to be able to properly describe Castor,
Got it.
and got a 9, so he does not describe particularly well. I will say he seems at a loss for words as he's trying to describe Castor. Zenus, you possibly could interject if you'd like to describe Castor.
Yes. What we're looking for, if memory serves correctly, what we're looking for is a very short individual that has bright pink fur and very turned down ears. They look to be wearing a tutu as well as thigh-high fishnet stockings and leather boots.
Goodness.
Give me a deception check really quick.
Finally, this is what keeps you up at night.
Did you just describe a pink Megala bunny?
I think he just described Zenus as wet dream.
Oh no, not that at all. So, eloquence bards have a very fun ability called Silver Tongue. So any roll less than or a 9 or lower on deception or persuasion check is automatically a 10. So I got a 21 deception.
Ooh.
Yeah, he kind of looks at you a little bit at first, but then repeats that.
Never had to do all this before. It's stressing the fuck out.
And then we are to Suliya.
Does it look like she's good to go? Like, are they leaving or are they still staying around her?
Who?
Are the guards like prepping to leave, or are they?
The ones that are coming to Suliya. Yeah, the two little ones were looking like they're getting ready to run down the street. They don't seem to be focused on Suliya at all. The other one is lasered in on Zenus right now, getting the description of Castor.
Zenus will give a wink to Suliya and like just is the banana phone still connected, or is that just like a one-time
Yeah,
use?
she probably still has left her ear like.
Walk calmly away. Blend into the crowd. Don't draw attention. Go
Find
to the
the prostitutes.
northwest. Find the prostitutes
How
that
many
Glimmer is
prostitutes are
hiding.
on this street?
Find that pink rabbit. I want them in our party.
Just,
Castor's gotta see this.
just walk away. I'll defuse the situation. Head to the tangles.
Gotcha. And then, I guess she says, "Well, I had nothing to do with this, so am I good to go?"
The main guard kind of just a quick side glance. Everything's wonderful. Leave.
I walk away. Casually.
Okay, which direction are you going?
The
Tank-
northwest.
yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. So, yeah, that would get you to about. Oh, why is it like there-ish?
Halfling legs are very short.
It is true. And then we are to Glimmer, who has no eyes on her at all.
Yeah. If I like mechanically, if I dash, will it draw attention to me?
Yes.
Okay. Then I'm going to guide
What
my
if
press.
what if you do a happy little skip as your dash? You know, just skip away.
What if I
La-di-da.
do that like oh no. Oh my wallet, I left my wallet at home, I'm going to be late.
There's a rabbit.
There's a rabbit on the run. I have my wallet. Okay, then I'm going to gently guide my prostitutes to lead me towards the tangles. I'm a pimp now.
Yep, so you
And I have a boy in my bed.
you do. You get to this is just like a little there's a couple potted trees around, so you can get to generally there. The other two guards they get to there. Oh, there-ish. Castor probably like ran up that way. I'm guessing like in an alley.
Yeah, I'm going to just gather as many guards as I can at a casual pace, I'm running, but you're not gonna
Light
catch
jog.
me. Yeah, and then when I have as many as I feel like I can have, I'm just gonna book it into an alley, and if that doesn't work, I'm gonna parkour up onto some roofs and just book it across rooftops.
Parkour, parkour.
Okay, yeah, you do that, and you hear the guards coming behind you, and it is your turn now. You see the other set of three in front. They're a decent chunk away from you. But you do hear the 2 guards coming behind you, and you do not see any more in the vicinity.
Yeah, I don't really have anything other than I'm running and drawing attention until I, make a hasty escape.
Okay. So are you going to, on this turn try to make a hasty escape, or are you going to continue running and...
I'll keep them for another, 2 turns, and then I'll...
Okay, give me... I don't know what check this would be. Because you're trying to gather attention.
I am.
Do you have thoughts on how you try to gather attention? Besides running?
I'm running going, the city sucks! And, I whistle and stuff, too. So I draw attention.
Just give me a straight D20.
16.
16. Yeah, the other 2 are still following you. The ones ahead of you, you catch their attention as well. And there is another group on a side street that may or may not come, but I don't know. But Castor probably would have noticed them because they're a little further out. But yeah, you do see a bunch of, or the one in front, put his hand to his ear as if he was listening to something. And then we are to Zenus.
With this particular guard in front of me, Zenus will just be like, is there anything more you need from me? Or may I continue about my beautiful and lovely day?
He says, I think we're fine. Everything is wonderful, correct? Okay.
Absolutely. Thank you very much. I hope you have a wonderful day. And
He nods.
Zenus will turn around and begin walking. And I think he'll just... Whoops, that's those 5, 10, 15, 20. He'll, as he passes by Suliya, he'll just nod down and kind of a follow me sort of gesture. It's 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35. And he's just going to start very leisurely walking in the direction of Polly's house.
Okay.
Do I see where Glimmer is?
Yeah, she's not hiding. She just it's just a small inner city copse of trees, a couple spindly ones, So it's not like a hiding place. It's just walking through a little.
He'll
thing.
very subtly message Glimmer and just say, "We're going to Pip's ex-wife's house. I'll cast sending later to get a hold of wherever Castor ends up."
I can horn a silent alarm and let them know that we are safe. Only they will hear it.
Wonderful, why not?
And hopefully
Also-
they'll understand to be discreet and not that we're in more trouble. Actually, would Castor be within 120 feet of me?
At this current moment in time, very edge.
Okay.
So if you go any further, no.
Okay, then yeah. So okay. Cool. I think I'll let Castor know that we are okay.
Also, tell them that I gave a different description other than what they look like. So tell
Yes,
them to
the-
lay low.
The uncomfortably hot rabbit.
You didn't hear it. You don't know. You don't know how uncomfortably attractive that rabbit could have been.
I just know you.
There was all like uncomfortably attractive rabbit, and Castor's like, was I not uncomfortably
No,
attractive? That's what I was going for.
You're just wonderfully attractive.
That's the thing. I can contain. Never mind. I'm not going down this path.
Do it. Be the furry you were born to be.
New ship
Absolutely
just
not.
dropped.
No. Zenus is just gonna not say anything and just continue on.
That's what I thought.
He said I said too much.
At initiative count 20, you coming down the street notice guards that seem to be relaying something they may have heard in their ear thing, and directing their people out in opposite directions.
Would Zenus have heard it?
Like, so it's a
Mhm.
communication relay, like so it's like a walkie-talkie.
Right,
Yeah.
but he's got the thing.
But he like it's a group of 3 again.
Mm.
So
Oh.
the main guard heard the initial thing and is disseminating this to his 2 people.
Oh, I got. Okay.
Mhm. And sending them out to look for this bright pink short rabbit with a tutu and fishnet stockings.
Yeah.
So you see that happening down the alley or down the street that you are walking towards. And I think at this point we will come out of initiative. Castor, give me, as you feel you have you
Well,
have
can
a
I-
few. Go for it.
Sorry, just before we drop out of initiative, like before they run out of my range, can I relay them the message that we're okay, we made it out, and that there's that new description circling around of the hot pink rabbit?
Yes.
Okay,
I don't know where Pip's ex-wife's house is.
that's fine. Discreetly make your way to the color guard then.
Okay.
And give me a. I'm going to be nice and say a stealth, just straight stealth check, and not a disadvantage because you had a whole bunch of people chasing you.
As a crit.
Nice.
Oh!
Plus some number. I'm not proficient in stealth, but it's dex, so 20, 24.
Yeah, you.
You
have
find your own group of prostitutes.
you have a decent chunk of them following you, but you slip into an alley. And how do you escape them as you slip into this alley?
Yeah, as I lead them into what I can very see is like a sectioned off alley, I turn around and I go, oh no, I seem to be cornered, and then I parkour up the side of the buildings like I super wall Mario wall jump. Like
Nice.
later, losers, and then I drop down on the other side of the building and I casually just walk away.
Beautiful.
Stealthy.
You do that thing.
I go a couple
So-
roofs down and then I drop to like not suspiciously.
Yes. So as Castor is doing that, the other, well, 3 of you for now, what are you doing as you group and are walking casually towards Polly's house? I will remind you, you do have Pip in a bag still.
Yeah, I'm thinking we find a dark alleyway. I'll cast what's it called? Pass without trace on us, so at least we can like blend better.
Yeah.
And then one of you guys can wake up Pip. I'll pull him out of my bag once we're like in like
So,
a discreet location.
Hypnotic pattern lasts only a minute,
Yep.
so he's probably awake in the bag. How you doing, Pip?
You've got another 9 minutes. You're fine.
Found some
Cool.
snacks.
Okay. There's some bananas in the pocket.
I just unpeel them and then throw the peel elsewhere in the void.
Interest to the astrals.
Yeah.
Give me a who's ever leading this group of 3 of you, give me a survival check to find a good spot to do this.
Who's good at survival?
Just realized we didn't eat
I got
breakfast
it.
before we
I'd
went to go
probably
visit
be-
Polly. My blood sugar was probably low. That's probably why I was angry. I feel great now. I feel very
There's a
calm and
blender in there
relaxed.
if you want to make a smoothie.
I do. I'm just floating
Full
around.
blender in there.
It's only a 5.
Only a 5. It takes a little longer than you had anticipated. It's getting close to time. Give me, as you find what you hope is a good spot, a stealth check to make sure that you're not seen. Group stealth check, the 3 of you.
Plus 10, everybody.
You not blow this for us?
21 with my additional 10.
17.
I'm so sorry, an 11.
Plus 10?
Oh, plus 10, 21 then.
Okay. Yeah, you find a spot that is not nearly as well hidden as you'd hoped, but you don't see any guards around, and it's getting to be close to 10 minutes at this point.
Okay, I'll upend my bag.
And Pip, what do you do as the bag opens?
I see a little hole in the distance. Like, Grandma,
I give it a good
I'm
shake.
coming. Oh, and then you shake it. You turn it. And then when I get out, I just like.
Pipperin, a bunch of last names, Sparrow Collar. What the hell is the matter with you?
Last names.
There's the Timotheus in there somewhere.
There's a bobbin, I'm sure, too.
I just get up, I brush myself off. I don't know what you're talking about. And then I put
That's
my
fine.
hands in my
Lead us to-
pockets and I start walking away towards Polly's house.
Lead us to Polly's house.
Yeah.
It's gonna be okay. No, I like put like a calming hand on Zenus' shoulder. We made it out. At least we made it out.
I feel better now.
Good.
Good.
Got it all out of your system.
Yeah.
I'm
Had the
very
smoothie?
glad and happy to hear that it is out of your system. Now lead us on to your ex-wife's house so that we might have a happy reunion when I dispel this bullshit of a magic curse on all of us.
But what if I don't want her to be dispelled?
Well,
We
You know
we
what,
didn't
that's
want
fair.
you to attack the guards, Pipperin. I think you can indulge us.
Okay.
Why did you attack the guards?
He died a little bit inside.
Yeah, a little bit.
Oh,
A lot of
what
it.
the-
I,
Fishbowl?
Look, I pull out the picture of of the child.
you stole that?
Polly
One time,
You have
Pip
a
stole me a
child?
lamp. So.
from a child. But the child was missing, so it's like the child wasn't even using it. So
You had a child?
no, but Polly has a child now
Oh, good for her.
with Katrine, her lesbian lover.
Every day is lesbian lover day.
She's moved on, and it's just hard to bear.
I mean, you moved on as well, did you not?
No,
That's why you left?
no.
I don't understand.
I left because I didn't want to be tied down. I was put into a box. Pipperin is more than a
Why
box.
did you marry her?
Because I loved her. But I'm also an idiot.
Yes, we can all agree on that one.
But it doesn't matter because I was gonna go to her house and check on her and see if everything was fine, but it was supposed to be Flip. But because of this darn whatever, I couldn't disguise myself, and so she knew it was me. And then
Would you like to disguise yourself now?
No, there's no point. Zenus is with us. She's gonna know it's me. And then I have to talk to her again, and then we're gonna dispel her, and then I'm gonna have to talk to the real her, and
Don't you think you owe her that?
maybe.
I swear, you're worse than me, and I'm a fae being. It's hard to be us in terms of flightiness.
Let's just say that she was wonderful, and I enjoyed being around her. But every day was the same. Wake up, eat breakfast, have some tea, go to work. It was so boring, and I just couldn't do it anymore. And she tried to rein me in, and I needed to go and.
Did you talk to her about feeling stifled?
You're supposed to talk about feelings?
Oh, sweet Jesus.
Alright, we're going to need several fish bowls, the proposal,
She can
there's
provide
something
the
about
liquor.
Mary,
I thought you were just
something
supposed to-
borrowed, all the
This is
rom-coms.
This is Glimmer's version of therapy.
We're gonna
Get
Sandra full
drunk
of
and
this
watch
nonsense.
rom-coms.
Let's just say I'm not the best at talking about feelings.
That is okay, everyone starts somewhere.
That's actually a very lovely sentiment.
Thank you.
Okay, now. So, Polly's house.
I spit a loogie on the ground.
Oh,
By the way, I ate some of your bananas.
As you
okay.
do that, you hear as the broom comes and wipes up the street.
I hate this place.
Oh, what a beautiful day. As Zenus
The
stares
brooms have
intently
eyes.
At the broom.
Well, you know what? I'm gonna become Flip. I become Flip. Because
You're going...
I don't want the guards to recognize me. You know, you kind of remember the guy that tries to stab you.
That's fine. Okay, this is understandable.
I really should pick a new hair color.
Can I suggest a lovely lilac?
You know what? Meaning to explore if there are any magic shops in town. Maybe once we overthrow whatever is going on, maybe they'll have some spells for me.
Oh, there is. There's another appropriately acquired goods franchise in this town.
Would they have a bunch of scrolls?
Would it still be in business after?
Maybe. There is a magic emporium too. Remember, I'm from here, so I kind of know these things.
Okay.
Would
well,
it still exist though, with the state of the town?
Yeah, I don't see why not.
I may need.
They probably just have like some weird stuff. You know, like stones that you touch and make you clean, or things that make brooms dance or whatever. I don't know.
People use stones for this?
Sometimes.
Tragedy.
So you guys continue on to Polly's house. What is Castor doing?
I mean, technically, I have to go back to the color guard because I don't know where Polly's house is, and I don't know who Polly is. I don't know her name, so I couldn't even try to find her address.
This is true.
Well, Tislin did give the address to me and Zenus, so you could ask her.
I hope one of my friends messages me, but other than that, I just start walking to the color guard alone, not enjoying my friends' adventures.
Wait, hold on. Let me see something here.
I was gonna say, can Zenus, like, once we're on the road?
On the road again.
Okay, I can upcast that. I'm gonna use the last third level that I have, because I have a fourth level still. I'm gonna cast Sending to Castor once we're on the road, and give directions to Polly's house of okay, let's it's been a while. We're going to Polly's house in the Tangles. Large house adjacent to. I'm trying to remember your description of it, Melissa.
I forgot to watch the episode we watched
Yeah.
last week's episode. I don't remember.
Adjacent to
Thing.
this discernible landmark. I'll be waiting on the corner.
Tell them I missed them.
Glimmer misses you, as do the rest of us. Be safe. See you soon.
Reply on it.
Hey, oh my god, Castor would be the type of texture that just says back K.
You send like 8 sentences and it's all like, yeah.
Cool. Thumbs up
They know what
emoji.
we're doing. We're good. It's not. I'm messaging and just looking as blissful as I can.
Yeah.
Everything is wonderful and nothing is the matter.
I'm gonna roll for blood pressure.
As you all are walking down the street, we'll have a group check for the 4 of you, and then Castor gets to do just a solo performance check just to see how you're acting as you walk down the street.
18 for Glimmer.
Okay.
16.
28.
Nice.
Oh.
God.
19 on the die.
9. I'm still disgruntled, and I'm not hiding it.
5.
5.
Castor's trying to look like happy and stuff, but their natural like bitch, their resting
Like a
bitch face
grimace.
just comes out. Castor naturally looks like they don't want to be here, and
That's
they're trying
rude.
to keep up appearances, but it's just what my face does.
That's-
I'm sure Castor will be fine.
Sorry. I got a random text this afternoon for a Patrick Mortrid asking me how my room was, and now I get another text saying, "Thank you for choosing your stay at Hilton. Your stay with us at Hilton." Blah 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 blah. And I'm like, that's not me at all. Anyways, sorry, I got distracted. So give me Castor. So you're doing a poor job at acting happy. Just give me a stealth check just to kind of see how you're blending in with the crowd in general.
16.
16. You, as you're walking, you hear several of the guards say, "We have eyes on a rabbit folk, but they're not pink. What should we do?" What do you do as you hear that?
I casually turn a corner, and I'm going to untie my cloak of protection from my waist and put it on my shoulders instead, and like slick back my ears and put my hood over it and try to like
Perfect.
blend in a bit more.
You do that thing, and have a relatively, quiet remainder of your trip through town toward the Tangles. But soon enough, using the directions that Zenus gave you, you spot him and the rest of them on the corner.
Casually head on over.
Oh my gosh, Trixie. Okay, so you guys are back together. What would you like to do?
Traumatize me further.
You don't
You're
have
going
to
to-
come in. I'll deal with it.
Oh, thank
No,
goodness. I'm gonna.
Trauma's good for building character, I say, and I pat Flip on the back.
But you should at some point confront your past, but maybe once you're ready for it.
I don't think he's ever gonna be ready.
Well, we can force him at a later day when there isn't an authoritarian dictatorship at present.
I think he's just a man-child.
I'm just gonna go hang out on the roof.
Can you keep a lookout just in case if there's anything that...
Yeah, I can.
Thank you.
Everything is wonderful.
Okay, that's concerning.
Shall I stay outside with Pipperin?
Well, didn't you want to come meet?
I do desperately.
No,
but
just
Pipperin
just
is
go
having a
inside. I'll be
difficult time.
fine. I just need some time for thinking, you know?
Glimmer holds out her pinky. Pinky, promise me that you will not attack the guards or otherwise draw attention to yourself.
I just think maybe we should question one of them at some point, but sure, why not?
Maybe when we can all agree together and be able to do it discreetly in the authoritarian city-state that we find ourselves in.
I also would suggest that possibly we kidnap the mayor. But anyway, pinky promise.
Okay, I trust you. And
You-
Glimmer like dashes inside. She wants to go Tommy so bad.
I'm gonna put my cloak of elven kind up so that I can kind of blend in with like the roof tiles and whatever it looks like, because it kind of changes to camouflage me, and just hang out and just hands behind my head, soak up the sun.
Cool. So as the rest of Pip is staying outside. Is anyone else staying outside?
No.
No? Cool. As you all walk to the front door, we're going to take a break. We'll be back in 12 to 15-ish minutes. See you then. Hi, everyone. We're back.
Oh my
and I
God.
have a cat on my boobs. Oh, my God. Roxy, what the
Roxy.
fuck? We
Kitty titties.
literally 2 seconds when you can't be there and you come. It's fine.
Heather, did
Hi,
you just
we're
say
back.
kitty on your titties?
Kitty
Kitty on
titties.
my
Kitty
tit-
titties?
Kitty on my
Kitty
tit-
titties. It's fine. Anyways, we're back. And the group has successfully rejoined together and have made their way to Polly's house. So that's fun. Pip is on the roof. And Glimmer has made a mad dash to the front door.
I'm willing to risk it all.
I
Um,
walk up the stairs calmly, still enrobed.
Scale of 1 to 10, how much do you look like for Isaac from Castlevania? Because I watched a lot of that over the weekend.
All of it.
Hell yeah.
I need
A
to
whole
munch
10.
Oh yes.
And as you knock, Roxy, what do you want?
Want
Oh my
attention.
Sweet
All the
guy cat.
love.
Okay, fine. Love. It's fine. As you knock on the front door, you hear come in.
Hi there. Me again.
Oh, you're back. Welcome.
It's so
The thing this
wonderful
is
to meet
freaking
you.
me out.
It's wonderful to see you again. We had a couple of questions for you, and I'm gonna cast a spell magic.
And as you do, you just see this shift in her body language, where she was sort of tall, prim, proper, standing. All of a sudden, her shoulders slump a little bit. Oh, thank God, that was a nightmare.
So sorry about that. I was whamming myself when we first got here. But we went back, we did it. My mates didn't really ask for us to come and visit you, though. Wondering if you were all right.
She goes, I mean, as fine as one can be in this town. Caddy hasn't been back in a while. I'm not sure where she's at.
Where was she
probably-
going last? Hi, my name is Glimmer, by the way.
This is
Where did you freeze, Dev?
Glimmer was just like, "Hi, I'm Glimmer."
Oh, geez, was that long ago?
Yeah.
Well, okay. So
I'm not in the scene. It's okay.
Well, I know, but
Oh yeah,
like,
for the stream. Yeah. Mm-hmm.
yo, so Zenus on Whammied.
Got that. Got that.
Polly. Oh, you were there for that part?
Yep.
Okay, good. It's a nightmare. Everything's terrible.
Yep.
Caddy's probably at her warehouse. Giant building. Red vines all the front.
Didn't hear that part.
Okay. I don't know why she hasn't been back.
Glimmer starts writing warehouse on Castor's arm.
I have no arm open. I only have thighs.
All right.
Open eyes.
Glimmer's not
Castor
complaining.
said they were gonna write on their arm last episode, but my arms are completely furred and I wear gauntlets up to the shoulder, and then I have like a top over it. But
Glimmer
I've got
just spent an afternoon with prostitutes. She's not afraid.
Castor canonically wears a bunny suit, so like their whole thighs exposed.
Yeah, we're upper outer thigh.
Zenus will kind of just look. I'm gonna step outside for a little while. Keep other friend company.
Yeah, where is he?
He's up on the roof. I'll try and talk to him and figure out. He attacked some of the town guards, and we were able to get away. And we didn't bring anybody here.
She kind of shakes her head. That
We put them in the bag as punishment.
We did stuff in the bag for a while.
seems about right. Yep.
Speaking of, if you have any deodorizers, they would be much appreciated.
I'm gonna go I'm gonna go up to the roof and talk to him for a little while, see if I can get him down here.
So yep, Zenus leaves. We will continue the conversation here for a hot sec, and then yes. It's been long, she says, since everything started happening here. She goes, Katrina and I, I think she's got something else going on, but she won't tell me.
Would it have anything to do with a hag problem?
A what?
A hag? Hag? A horrible woman?
She goes, I know what a hag is.
You nasty, murderous individual who steals children from their beds. I don't know if I told, she just kind of like turns around. I don't know if I mentioned this, but I heard her singing in my sleep.
You did not mention that, no.
Okay, it got a little lost in the shuffle, but yes. She is calling the 13-year-olds.
What does that mean?
Oh, yes, you were not there. My apologies. So Zenus and I, when we were in the Feywild, Aunt Sally was a respected member of the community for some strange reason. But then she started summoning 13-year-olds out of their beds to join her, to become part of her coven, so that she could inhumanely sacrifice the other member of her coven to gain power. Split Zenus, I think, in half. Possibly more, we're not sure. And then disappeared into the material plane, like the beach that she is.
You think this beach is here?
This is the beach that we are going after. That I have the map for.
Oh, I don't think I was there for the map.
Oh, right. Carry on. That one, the one that they have sworn vengeance upon, to feel
Okay.
my everlasting wrath.
So, for the last, I don't know, few weeks, children had been. Knight Captain Holden has been a right dick about everything, and I'm pretty sure he has something to do with whatever shit is going on here, she says. I don't think he's a hag, though.
No, I do not believe that she is central to the issue. However, I do think she's exacerbating it. And also stealing children.
It would make some sort of convoluted sense, I guess. The entire she kind of looks at you guys. Most of the population here has been placated. Perhaps it's easier to steal children if the parents don't care.
But what could they want children for?
I don't know. That's why Katrine and I started our little system of getting the kids out. The things here were getting bad. Parents being taken into custody and disappearing. The kids had nowhere to go. Katrine, I had refuge respite. I was sending them there. Katrine helped to make sure the kids were safe.
Is your boy there? Safe in respite?
She kind of shakes her head. I'm not sure where he is.
Okay.
We thought he was be safe here with us. So we didn't send him, and then
if you have an article of his that is close to him, perhaps we can use the map to track him.
She kind of wanders off into the down the hall for a couple of minutes. Would you guys like to have any combos while she's gone?
Do you think she has a way to stay unwhammied in her house, or do we have to go back to the color guard after this?
My question is, how was she unwhammied long enough to get all the children out, but then when we got here, she was whammied?
I believe she was whammied a while ago and continued to be whammied.
What resisted those first few times for her to have enough?
Well, it seems she knew the color guard, yes?
I'm not sure.
Because they knew of her. And
I wonder
Katrine?
what makes her qualified to run an underground child railroad. The way that Pipperin describes her, she wasn't fit to do anything more than be a housewife.
I don't know if Pipperin is.
Yeah,
I don't remember him saying that. But
every day's the same. I wake up, I eat breakfast, I go to work.
Yes, but that was before
means we don't do anything exciting like smuggle children out of the city.
That was before the whammying. And just because their life became boring when they got married does not mean that it was not exciting before it.
I mean, this is something I would like to ask.
I feel like Pip's definition of exciting is different than ours, too.
He did attack a guard.
Yeah.
I don't think that counts. I'm not saying she's suspicious, I'm just saying the story doesn't add up quite as well as I'd like it to.
Well, perhaps we can ask her how she got into the business.
Glimmer, give me a... Well, Suliya can too. Glimmer and Suliya can give me a history really quick.
11.
That's not great. Where's it's 7?
Something, Glimmer, tingles in the back of your head, and it's not coming to the forefront. But Polly called. She didn't call Katrine by her full name. She called her Caddy.
Okay, I thought that sounded familiar. But not meta, because I don't think I heard the first caddy.
Mm-hmm.
To be honest, I don't think I heard that exchange between Suliya and the urchin.
Probably not. No.
Yeah, okay. Nope, I mean, just because she is an acquaintance does not mean that we cannot ask questions and get to the bottom of things. But it might be a good idea to move her to the color guard house before it gets too dark.
And soon enough, Polly comes back. She's got this little bauble, a top that when she spins it, it doesn't stop spinning.
Yes, Beyblade.
Your son is Leonardo DiCaprio. In a dream.
You know, back home we used to stick knives on these and you just spin them. They just cut into each other. Sometimes they catch on fire.
That explains a lot, actually.
She goes,
My sibling was very good at it.
This was Owen's favorite. He could watch it for hours. And as you watch it, like, you see different shapes sort of come in and out of it. And it's like a kaleidoscope, but outside of that as it spins. Outside of the little tube.
Okay. Can I use the map and see if we can get an idea of where Owen is?
Give me an Arcana check.
Ooh, 20, not nat.
20. Okay. You think back to when Blind Megs told you how to use the map, and you key this bauble to the map, and you see a little box pop in the corner, and it has a little picture of like a cartoon top, and it says Owen. And this top appears in the middle of the map, and it's like spinning, but it's like tiny, and you see your feet at the edge of the map.
Do I see any like land markers that would kind of like help guide me?
No.
Is there a legend at the bottom that tells me the scale?
Mm-mm.
Does this mean anything to you?
Maybe try walking around the house and see if it changes.
I do that.
As you walk, it's kind of like a Marauder's map in that it tracks your feet. You see your feet walking, and because the bauble is so small, it's very hard to tell. But as you look at it, it minutely grows and shrinks as you sort of walk in different directions.
Okay, I can track Owen. It is not very... I mean, it is accurate, but it is not easy to see from here. I mean, I don't think we'll know where he is until we're pretty much right on top of him. But does the direction give you any indication of where he could be?
Are you asking...
Polly.
Oh, Polly. I have never seen a map like this. I don't know how
Okay, like if I am standing here and you like look up and you see, oh, all the way over that way, that is where Owen is. Can you, like, do you have any idea what is over that way?
So the interesting thing with the map is as you are holding it, your feet always are pointing towards the middle, regardless of the direction you're facing.
This is Okay, we shall have to follow this when we get the chance. Do you have any of those potions here that keep you unwhammied?
No, Katrine. Caddy usually did it for me.
Do you know where your wife is now?
I haven't seen her.
At time she said Caddy Kid. Does that register with Suliya?
I'm gonna say yes.
Suliya's gonna start digging furiously in her pockets and pull out the grocery shopping list and mention, wait, that name, you said Caddy, right?
Yeah, that's what I call her.
I received this note from, he was like a teenager, right? I received
Yes.
this note from someone who has told me to bring some items to Caddy. I show her the note.
So you would recall, because it was, I'm assuming, pretty crazy experience, that the kid told you that you got to pay her after tonight. And then the list says, meet me behind the Dahlia after the job, no excuses. So you're supposed to bring her cash, basically.
Oh, we are flat broke.
She looks at the list and, where did you get this? This is Caddy's handwriting, but it's just a grocery list. Why do you have a grocery list in her handwriting?
So, as we entered the city, somebody may have stolen my appearance, and I got mistaken for whoever that person was, and someone handed me this note.
She goes, I think you guys probably need to leave. I don't think I'm safe with you here, am I?
What about us? We are not safe either.
She goes, I may
We
have
have
been
brought
whamming,
your
but
wayward cousin home to you.
can only wait around so long for him.
Well, I'm not saying you have to be with him again.
He's not even here, is he?
No, he's here. He's just up on the roof. He's working through some things.
What?
We told her that. That was like the first thing we told her.
Did you? I don't remember that. Okay, that's it's fine.
So you're not actually part of the operations, are you? It's just Caddy.
She says, we were partners in getting everything going. She's been doing a lot of the groundwork, yes.
What
But
qualifies you to run children out of a city? The way Pip describes you, you seem just a simple housewife.
She kind of humps at that and then gives you a look and goes to the window, opens it up, and climbs on the roof. What are you doing here?
Well, I don't know what you're talking about. My name's Flip.
Oh, for
Suppose it
fuck's
runs
sake,
in
she
the family.
knows. Darling, she knows. Just drop the act, face your future, do all the wonderful, beautiful thing. I'm gonna go back downstairs. Do you have a staircase? I am not coordinated. Actually, I could do this.
I
Zenus is
don't
gonna start
Goat with my
climbing down.
goat legs. Jump with your goat legs.
Go down the
Zenus-
chimney, Zenus.
Don't
Wait,
go down the
Zenus.
chimney, Zenus.
Wait, please don't leave. No.
I can. Look, what do you want me to do? Do you want me to stay or do you want me to go? I don't particularly want to hear couples spat.
Hold his hand. He sounds like a weenie from down here.
I just
Okay,
need
Castor.
I just need a friend.
Okay, I'm gonna sit here and make sure you two don't kill each other. I've already used a lot of spells today. Please do not make this. Just. You don't
And-
shirk away from everything that's going on. Please don't kill my friend. I already saved his ass once today.
Hey
I don't need
there.
to do this again.
Hey there, Pollyanna.
Polly comes up, grabs you by the ear.
Ah!
What on earth were you thinking attacking a guard in this city? Are you kidding me right now?
I hate the city.
Well, I like her.
I hate everything that's happening here.
We
Well, I
totally threw
love
Pip under
it.
the bus.
Yeah, I did that on purpose.
Sorry, I'm invested
Remember
now.
Castor and Suliya are like have their ears pressed against the window. Like,
Yeah, we're all like leaning out the window that Polly crawled out of.
Zenus just has a front row seat in Minor Illusions popcorn and is just eating it as this is all happening. Just
We're
like,
just like, me and Castor are like popped out and like propping up Suliya so she can tell us what's going on.
What do you see?
I'm messaging
working
Suliya
like
to get
porn.
the full play-by-play.
Ow, 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 ow,
Totally.
ow. What do you want? What do you want?
You were gone for. I don't remember how much you were actually gone for. So such amount of time.
Oh, it's been a few years.
You were gone for so many years, and now you come back here for this. What the hell?
Well, I wasn't planning on it, but then we got here and everything was weird. I wanted
You
to,
gonna help us in fixing it?
I guess. I just wanted to make sure you were safe. And then I was gonna just discreetly leave the city and leave everyone else to deal with it. But I guess not.
Your friends are nosy, bud. Deal with it.
Ow. Can you let go? Okay. Listen. I wasn't planning on coming back. And all those times I left without explanation and came back weeks later, without warning, that wasn't fair to you. I get that now. I understand. I've learned that I've made mistakes. But I couldn't just stay in one place for so long. And I couldn't be tied down and I had to go. And I knew you would be mad if I told you. But now I'm back. Not to try and, pick things up where it's left off, but to make sure that you're okay. And whoever your
Pipperin?
new lover is
Timothy?
okay.
Fabio Sparrow Collar.
Yeah.
You are a 52. That's what you said,
Yes.
right? 52-year-old man. You are not a child.
No, I'm not. I'm a grown man. I like just look down in shame.
Catchphrase.
You hear snickering.
But okay, fine. Me and my friends, we're gonna help. We're gonna help you fix this. We're gonna help. Whatever you need us to do, we got it. Tell us what to do. You're good at that.
What a backhanded.
How deep can one man dig his own grave? Let's find out.
I know I'm an idiot, but when it comes to, not fixing things, but undermining regimes, I'm good at that. I mean, you used to do that with me, like when we first met.
I told you they were exciting when they first met.
I can't believe it.
I needed you here back then. Not.
I'm not cut out for a relationship. And it looks like you're happy with whoever this Katrina is. And then I pull out the picture that I stole of the sun in this kid.
Snatches it out of your hand.
I know. that you have a happy life, and I don't want to ruin that. I don't want to interrupt it.
My life wasn't ruined when you were here. Why did you leave?
I don't know, probably generational trauma. I've told you my parents weren't good, and I never felt stability. But stability is scary because I never felt it.
Just kind of sits down.
I sit down too.
What? His minor illusion, some glasses, and a notepad, and just starts writing all of this down. And just,
Just tell him he's deflecting.
You met my parents. You knew that they grew up as petty thieves. We lived in squalor. And this just wasn't something I was used to. I was young and stupid. But that's
Being
the past.
young and stupid. I was young and stupid too, and yet I stayed.
Yeah, but they say that women grow up and mature faster than men, so it's...
Oh, time out. All right. Party foul.
This yellow card.
that right there is a yellow card. Next one's going to be a red card, and, Polly, I'll let you do the honors of ejecting this
I'm
off this roof.
So happy with what we did with the refuge and respite. And I'm so happy that I spent time with you and that we had a life. But that's in the past. And the present is different. So I will help you fix whatever's going on here. Gladly. And if you want, we can be friends.
Can't be friends with you.
Oh. I just throw myself off the roof.
There you go. Catch him and throw him back.
I just like turn and bolt, and then Zenus just probably grabs me and keeps me in place.
No. She grabs you.
Oh! This is more terrifying than Castor.
Oh shit, we got to the good part. Hold on.
Okay, I get it. I shouldn't run away from my problems every time.
We have a breakthrough.
He's just saying what she wants to hear. He has to mean it.
Do you really?
Are you listening down there?
Well, I'm listening up here. What's the difference?
No.
It's fine.
All three at the same time.
She goes, we can't be friends because I'm with Caddy
Mm-hmm.
now, not with you.
And I know I'm too stunning to look at for you to not catch feelings again, and that would complicate things. But but it's
She
that's
kind of
fine.
like elbows you in the side.
Ow. That's fine, because I made a promise to an old friend who saved my skin back in the day in ways that I could never repay him. And I promised that I would take care of Glimmer down there, even if it meant risking my life. And I love my life. I like my life a lot. I'm keeping it. But, I gotta uphold that promise, so that's okay with me. But in the meantime, let me help fix this. And then you'll never have to worry about me again. Unless you change your mind, of course, or Caddy dies. Because then, if you need someone to comfort you, shoulder to cry on.
You were doing so well, and then you... I feel like I'm watching the episode of The Bachelor.
Zenus, just take his shovel away. You can't go much lower.
That's the thing. He just keeps pulling new ones out of his ass. I don't know where they're coming from, but he's got a lot of them crammed up in there.
Ass of holding.
She just kind of chuckles a little bit to herself. You always did know how to make me laugh.
Yeah, that's what you said in your vows.
She kind of leans her head over.
Interesting you bring those up.
She leans her head over on your shoulder.
Oh,
There's so much wrong going on here.
Pat.
I'm doing what I can, but Caddy's, I don't know where she's at. She hasn't been back in a couple weeks.
It's okay. You're out of practice for all this. I know it's been some time since you did your thing.
My thing.
Your thing. Yeah. I'm picturing her actually being like this fighter who just like knows how to like kick the crap out of people and all that back in the day.
100% yes.
Yeah. Excuse me.
Knew Pip was a masochist.
But it's okay. You don't have to worry now. Just go to the color guard and make sure that they unwhamming you every morning so that this doesn't happen again. And we'll get everything sorted. You have my word and also Zenus's word.
You have our words too.
You're still listening!
But I thought you wanted backup. Are you rejecting your backup now?
You're my backup.
Well, I need backup to be your backup.
That's fair.
It is really lovely getting to know you, though, Polly. I must say, you're a rather charming host when you're not. You know.
Yeah.
Whammy.
You see her sort of wipe her eye a little bit. It's so hard when that happens. I know something's wrong, but I can't do anything.
Yeah, sitting through that conversation earlier with you killed me inside. I don't know what you mean.
She kind of nods.
Do you have any
Yep.
weapons in the house?
Caddy didn't like them with Owen here.
That's fair. Take this dagger. He
Give her
just
a
pulls
dagger.
out a dagger and hands it to her, just in case. And also this blowgun. And
Just unload all your shit onto her.
I can do whatever I want! Blowgun and blowgun needles, because I one time bought that, but then I realized I have no idea how to actually use it, and I realized that you probably can know how to use it. Plus you can like dip them in
you see her
poison and stuff.
take the blowgun and just sort of like twirl it around in her hands.
Yeah.
And
And a
very
dagger.
naturally. Yeah.
Take care of yourself. But we got a job to
nods.
do. And then I undisguise self to turn into Pip so that she can actually see my face.
She kind of
I salute her.
she like grabs your face and kisses you on the forehead. And
I get all red.
and then climbs back in the window and looks at Castor.
Oh, yeah, we
And
made a
says-
scramble to make it look like we were not.
You all get back to the table. Someone's holding a book upside
Inspecting
down.
a painting on the wall. Like, yes, art.
Does that pass your test?
Oh, I heard nothing.
When
I was
she-
admiring your fine
When she
foreign
leaves,
vistas.
when she leaves the roof, I toot a little. I was holding that in the entire time. Oh my god.
You waited until I was still here for that. Honestly, the nerve of some of you people. And Zenus will just fall off of the roof.
Lands in a bush.
Good morning. It's not the first time I've woken up in a bush. I pass out a lot. I drink a lot of fish bowls. And he
talking-
climbs through the window.
He's talking to the bush. Okay.
Scrambles it.
All right.
I fell in the bush again.
She goes, but you probably find Caddy, find Katrine at her warehouse. She may have more information. Hopefully you'll find her there. She hasn't been here.
It sounds like she has been on Waymede, but not coming here. I hate to be indelicate, but did something happen between the two of you?
Now Pip is turning his ear listening.
No. She say she had something she needed to take care of and be easier alone. I don't know what that means.
Being a crime lord, perhaps?
She would do that.
I mean, it's cool as fuck, right?
I mean, what better way to know how to traffic people out of the city than for nefarious purposes?
Yes, the trafficking did not stop, yes? So she is still at least somewhat doing that work.
So Polly wouldn't know. I haven't been doing anything. If kids are still going, it's not because of something I'm doing.
Right, so it must be Katrine. So even though she is a crime lord, which is awesome, by the way, that is very sexy, but she is also smuggling the children out.
Wish she would just tell me. Getting flashbacks. And she kind of glances towards the roof.
Pipperin is working through it in his own way.
Never even said anything. Just left.
I
Well,
don't think
He had done
communication
that
is his
many
strong
times
suit.
before, had he not? He would disappear without saying things. I'm surprised you let it go so far without addressing it. That you were just complacent as he would leave for days at a time. Weeks, months.
Courage
years.
the
It's a
coward.
little-
Courage the
little-
cowardly dog meme. The things I do for love.
She goes, I was young and stupid.
Do we
I know
have enough-
nothing of love. Can't compare.
Glimmer nudges Castor, goes, yes, sure.
I have no love in my life. Leave me alone.
Do you say Ragnar under your breath?
Hey guys, not to interrupt, but I have a question.
At several one-night stands, I've never had a committed partner. Okay.
That's fine. We all start
Indeed.
somewhere.
Hey yo, I have a question.
What? Well, come back in the window.
I like it up here.
Oh my god.
Boo.
Okay, I fall down into the bush.
Hi, welcome.
Hey.
Welcome to the.
What
Got
if we?
landed on my ribs.
Since we're about to go save the city, what did we do with that periapt, that ring, and that brooch that we found a couple days ago in the haunted house? Did we ever figure that out?
Nothing.
Zenus will pull them out of
We
the fanny pack of
identified them.
holding.
I don't think we did.
No, you never did.
I just forgot.
As you pull them out of the bag, Zenus, give me a perception check.
Run.
I was just looking through my notes and I'm like, wait a minute. And then I checked everyone's character sheets and like, nobody has a periapt or a brooch other than the brooch of feedback, but that was long ago that we got that.
Perception?
Mm-hmm.
10.
As you pull periapt out, you could swear for a second you hear something, but it goes away just as fast. Yeah, you have this periapt, this necklace, a ring, and a brooch.
How long do we have before the curfew hits?
It is probably just after lunch right now, so it's still a while.
Oh, okay. For some reason I thought it was like hitting like dusk.
The mayoral forum is this evening in probably around 5 hours.
Hmm.
Do we think there's any merit in observing the debate tonight? I mean, if nothing else, it seems like a very politically savvy event.
Well, if you guys want to discuss a game plan, I can begin identifying these objects.
I would need. I need a box of hair dye. Or at least need to learn how to blend into a crowd easier.
I pull out a little box and I hand it to Zenus.
Yes, because dyeing your hair will surely disguise yourself compared to the ram's horns and hoofs that you have.
You know what, on second thought, you're right. I was just being silly. I will be keeping this box, though.
Okay, it's just...
Castor pulls the hood back up and is like, I vanished.
Wait, they have a point. Hold on, they're a genius.
I can do that too, and then I pull my hood back up and I look like a bush. Part of the bush.
You're in a ghillie suit.
Yeah.
Pipperin, you're getting flowers all over the carpet.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Ooh, I have an idea. What if we use the mayor's speech as an opportunity to get close to the mayor, but then we corner him in a room, and then we have Castor outside defending the door and put an immovable rod outside the door so that the mayor can't open the door until we say the passcode to let the door open, and then we try to interrogate him and force him to tell us what's going on.
Right, he won't have any guards or anything watching over him.
Well, we got Zenus.
My main concern is the mayor whammied? How much of a debate will it be if these two people are completely calm and complacent?
I don't know.
I'm sorry. It's not necessarily a debate. It's just a forum. It's about, if I'm remembering correctly, it's about all of the beautification and other mechanisms that are going to be in place. It's not necessarily a debate between mayors. It sounded like the Night Guard was actually going to be there, the new captain, too.
Oh,
I do have to say that the mayor of the last city that we were in was an evil creature disguised as the mayor. It could stand to reason that this mayor is also an evil creature causing all the problems. But that's just a hypotenuse.
Those
That's
are triangles.
Not that works. Zenus holds up a hand for Castor to high five.
On Zoom, you guys are actually like right next to each other, so for me,
Did that work?
yeah, so it did work for me.
Oh, great.
Beautiful.
What if? I mean, there would be a way to intervene if we did try and confront the night captain, or at least try and figure out whatever was going on.
Usually, I recommend going to the person in charge, and then process of elimination. If it's not him, then it's probably his evil advisor. If it's not the evil advisor, then, you know, it's someone behind the scenes pulling the strings. It's just kind of like how these things go. Right, Polly?
Polly pipes up at this point and says, well, the nice thing about not doing anything in a house for a while is you wander and you listen and you hear. She says, the mayor has been reelected several times, but this most recent term, he got a new advisor.
Yeah, Sevda Ver?
Sveta is Night Captain Holden's advisor.
Oh.
Or / assistant, she says. it's interesting because Knight Captain Holden, he's always been rather power hungry. But since Sveta came, she's always got his ear. You whenever he's making a proclamation of the newest rounds of arrests for debauchery or whatever the hell he is arresting people for that day, you see her in his ear.
So it might be this feta cheese character.
Sveta.
Yes, feta cheese.
What is?
Good.
Who is the advisor for the mayor?
Oh yeah, we gotta get back to that.
There's this. His main advisor is the head priestess of
I'll never trust a priestess.
the Fey Nor Temple, Miss Lee Bloodpike. I see her going. I've seen her going to the mayor's mansion more often than her predecessor. She's relatively new to this role. Probably to town, because I hadn't seen her before she was assigned to the Fëanor Temple. Yeah, so there's I'm a little concerned with Knight Captain Holden. It feels like he's up to something, but I don't know what. Mayor Keengrip has been very popular. That's why he's been elected like 4 times.
I've got a question for you.
Yes.
So the guards seem to be able to avoid the whammy because they're definitely not calm. They're definitely not just chilling like we are. So do you know what's up with that in your time doing your things? That you have any insight on? Because it would be nice if we could get whatever the guards are having. You know, order what they got. If you don't, it's okay, Polly. You're still perfect.
She kind of looks and smiles. It's very interesting. Well, they all start their shift at the guardhouse. Maybe there's something there.
Burn down the guardhouse. Noted.
Melissa, so Zenus's background,
Still in the book.
as a courtier, the feature is court functionary.
Mm-hmm.
So it says your knowledge of how bureaucracies function lets you gain access to the records and inner workings of any noble court or government you encounter. You know who the movers and shakers are, whom to go to for the favors you seek, and what the current intrigues of interest in the group are. Can I utilize that in combination with the information that Polly gave to potentially target one of the either the advisor to the mayor, or is there a way for Zenus to get an audience with Mayor Keen Grip?
Oh, for sure, 100%.
Without the captain or anybody that reports to him present.
That
It'd be harder, but
would be much more difficult. It would take some convincing, i.e. persuasion checks.
okay.
And such.
Or magic.
Right. Okay, I want to do this on a Castor.
Mm.
Do you have any of your magic recharge abilities today?
I think we already used them.
It's a new day, isn't it?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, you used it yesterday. Today you haven't used
No.
it.
I think I used it to give you back spell slots after you unwhammied people.
Oh.
You wouldn't have had a chance though, because we got into the fight like,
Right
Immediately.
before.
yeah.
And that was the first time I had seen you.
Oh yeah, Glimmer and Suliya got unwhammied.
Did I not
By
take a long
Tisland.
rest?
Oh, you
I don't think you did, because I
probably
don't
not on your
remember.
character sheet, but you did in Max.
Did we fight yesterday at all?
Hmm. Well, I think we did. I think it wasn't actually that. It wasn't a full day from where we left to getting to Jornhilfen, the cube.
We spent the night though. Remember, me
Did
and Glimmer and Suliya stayed in the color guard. You went back to Max for the
Oh,
night.
yeah.
Because I don't have anything checked off on my character sheet at all except my bolstering magics.
No, you've had a long rest since you've used those.
Okay, I guess I didn't take a long rest then. Apparently yes.
I mean, if there's a chance I can get an audience with the mayor, I could potentially unwhammy him.
Is that happening today?
I don't know if it would happen today.
I think it is
might-
better if it happens today, so that we don't run the risk of getting whammied ourselves.
It'll also be easiest because the mayor's gonna have the town hall meeting or whatever. He'll be out. He'll be around
Give
people.
me
Easy to slip in.
Zane's give me an insight check.
Glimmer, are you done identifying these items?
I'm working on it. You can't rush
Can't.
art.
Okay. Insight, you said?
Yeah.
$14.
So, from what you know, the mayoral forum is like 5 hours away. Unless you go like immediately, time is a little short for trying to get an audience because there's a lot of prep that goes into that kind of stuff. So, you can sure try, but you'd have to do it right now to try to get an audience with the mayor.
Or I could sneak in and then hold him at crossbow point and just, take him captive. Wouldn't be the first time.
Melissa,
mhm.
if I wanted Zenus to moderate the town hall forum
That would be so fun.
for the mayor, how many checks would you need me to make to allow this bullshit to occur? So that Zenus is on stage with the mayor at the same time.
There would be checks, and it would also require like magical persuasion because
Okay.
this is all set already.
Wait a
I
minute.
was gonna say, I think this is a different day.
Wait a
This is
minute.
a different day that I am able to get in, unless I go immediately, and I don't know if that would happen.
I think that's a good plan with the Knight Captain, too. But we also have Suliya. Suliya, you have Dispel Magic prepared, right?
I do, yes.
You could turn into like a little cockroach and just like scurry up to the mayor, uncockroach, and then poof.
And then immediately die. What a good idea.
Well, I mean, if the mayor is alone, you can corner him in the bathroom or something. I don't know. While he's pooping.
I don't really want to corner the mayor in the bathroom, to be honest with you.
But I'm saying it's a thing that we could consider. I think it's a
Holly-
great idea to have Zenus try to become the moderator somehow. And Zenus, you can also borrow my hat if we wanna knock out the moderator who's already like gonna moderate. And then you just transform into them.
Polly says, yeah, you definitely do not want to be in the same bathroom as the mayor, mostly because you would not have room. He's a big guy.
Okay, that is duly noted. Right. What?
He likes pastry, she says.
Don't we all?
Paul, you're not supposed to say that about people.
Glimmer's raiding Polly's cabinets while she's doing this ritual casting.
Also, Zenus, you still have that earpiece, don't you?
Oh, right, I do.
Do you think?
Oh
that
yeah, you've
music
been
causes-
you've been. Sorry, yeah, I meant to say this as we came in from break. Yeah, Zenus, you've been hearing just occasional, like, disturbance here. Watch out for pink rabbit there. That kind of stuff. But yeah, you're getting to the point where you're recognizing. It's getting to the point where you're recognizing when they're calling out that someone's been unwhammied, basically.
Am I noticing like any patterns in terms of like how people are getting unwhammied?
Not really. It's interesting because occasionally you'll hear such and such is like acting suspicious, i.e. they don't have the calm face on, they didn't, or so someone act confused when we said it was a lovely day, so took them into custody, that kind of thing. So it seems to be more of a, if they don't get hit first thing in the morning, or when they first come into town, then they're out, then they're immune for the day, but they have to be sneaky about it, and some are better than others at doing that.
Okay. So some people just, are able just to get it taken care of. Okay, cool. I think what is our plan? I think we want to see the forum tonight, but are we trying to unwhammy the mayor? Are we trying to, I mean, it seems like the key players of this particular area are, the Knight Captain, the advisors, and there's something going on at the guardhouse that we might be able to use to our advantage.
Also,
In
assuming that
terms
the
of-
mayor isn't behind everything, because you can't unwhammy someone who's doing the whammying.
That's also true.
Also, the term like whammy for like when you're like under the effect of a magical item or a spell or whatever, is that from Warehouse 13, Melissa?
Maybe.
Because they said that in Warehouse 13. That was what they referred to every time when someone got whammied. And it's like, if you watched that, you are one of my kin.
I'm always thinking Big Money No Whammy is from that
That
game
too.
show.
Big money, big money, big money.
Yeah, no, definitely. Yeah, I
Warehouse
first
13.
watched Eureka and then Warehouse 13 I picked up after
Yes.
I finished Eureka.
Such good shows.
Yes. Anyways. Oh, Heather has vanished. Oh no.
She got a phone
She had
call.
a phone call.
Oh, okay.
I don't know how that goes.
Okay,
Get the paragraphs done, Wyatt.
so
No.
so
I got
are
arrested.
are
There
we
was drama.
going to try and make Zenus the moderator?
I don't think we need to make me the moderator. I
Okay.
think we need to access people in positions of power and we need to get. I mean, by the sounds of it, we either need to stop the whammies from going off, or is there a way to stop the chimes
I
from
mean,
going
do
off?
we want to go out at night and break some dams?
I think we
Dan? Who's Dan?
some subterfuge. I think that might be our best approach, and then
We could
I can get.
we could replace one of the advisors.
I can
Has
work my way into getting into the advisor's place.
by the way, has Suliya, have you showed the vial and note? I know you showed it to Polly, but have you shown it for Zenus and Pip?
Oh no, I haven't. I show it to them too.
Wait, what is this?
Pip, you immediately recognize the thieves' cant on the note.
Yeah, it's in plain. It's in plain. Can't. Right here.
Yeah.
I slap it.
That
With
says
the back of my
the
fingers.
that
Let me
has the
Let me tell you what it says.
meet me behind the Dahlia after the job, no excuses.
Meet behind the Dahlia after the job, no excuses. What's the Dahlia?
Polly chimes in. That's the Opal Dahlia is the fancy tavern and inn in the Shimmer Ward. It's like across the street from the stage where the mayoral forum is going to be held.
You see, that's new since I've been here. This place didn't have anything that fancy.
It's very fancy. My dad, they go there occasionally, but it's
And you said it's right across from the stage?
yeah.
Well, I know where that's at. So we'll see the sign. What's the job?
I have a feeling it has to do with this vial, which it's stone vein poison.
It's what? Oh! Oh yeah, I remember stone vein poison. Like it's fine if you drink it, but then if you inject it into somebody, it's
You think there's some...
Polly, where did you get that?
That kid gave it to me when he ran by because he thought I was the other person that stole my face.
Oh yeah, we did find a shapeshifter. There was somebody that kind of changed their shape and their form and all that. Can Katrine shapeshift?
Wait, hold on. You said there's a poison there? And if this is across the state, or across the street from where, if you're supposed to meet somebody across the state from the thing, and it refers to some sort of job, the mayor's life might be in danger.
Oh no.
And Katrine might be
not,
behind it.
because it sounds like the person who was supposed to get the job did not get the poison, though.
Right. Also, if the mayor is whammied,
Well,
I don't think he's the target. It is probably the night guard.
Okay,
the
also
night card is
knowing the criminal side of things, because that is my expertise. When you realize that a mistake has happened in a job, you come up with alternatives to get the job done. So the mayor's life is probably, if it is the mayor that's the target, or whoever the target is, they're still in danger. Because, you know, if you don't have a poison, you got a little blade to the throat. Or you got, you know, one time there was a stampede that I had to let out. Well, I don't want to get into that.
So Polly has gotten very quiet, by the way.
That's new.
Punch. Him.
Ow! What's wrong, Pollyanna? I'm gonna actually wait. What's wrong, Pollyanna? Building Way Sprig Drop Hearthenberry the Third.
Jesus.
Caddy was working on a new poison.
Well,
He was successful. Is she an alchemist? That is dope. Your wife rocks.
well, if Caddy's good, whoever her target is might be bad.
Well, also, if she is the unwhammied and going against the whammied, or the other the causers of the whammies, then perhaps we don't want her to
Actually,
be successful.
Glimmer, sorry to interrupt, but I am still very confused. And when I am confused, I always think that the best thing to do is to go to the most straightforward, simplest person that I know. So, Castor, what should we do?
I don't know if Caddy's intentions are good.
That is definitely
She seems
plausible.
suspicious. I don't know much about assassins, but she sounds like an assassin.
And if we saw a shapeshifter transform into somebody who looked like Suliya, because that's what I saw, because, you know, great eyes 2020, then Caddy might not be who she says she is, or Caddy's been
spent
replaced.
A very long time talking about replacing people of the inner government.
Mm-hmm.
I think she might have done something similar, or whoever the shapeshifter is.
So it sounds like we need to go to the Opal Dahlia.
But perhaps we should disguise Suliya so that she is not attacked.
Well, Suliya, do you want to trade? Hat for goggles. Wait an hour.
Sure.
All right.
Have I finished identifying this stuff yet?
Yes, you have.
Took you long enough. Glimmer.
Punch him again.
Ow!
This time I kick him in the shins.
You don't really have to, like, lift your foot too high.
The brooch is a brooch of shielding.
Y'all, it kills me you guys say brooch.
It is brooch, but
It kills
it's also
me.
brooch.
I
It's
don't
just like it's phonetic.
I just want to know what these items are.
Yes.
Let's not get hung up.
The ring is a ring of free action.
Oh.
And as you identify the periapt, you hear screaming in your
Oh.
head. Help! Get me out of here!
How do I
And
do that?
Oh, great. She's talking to another object.
you
Maybe it's the
You-
same object she's been talking to.
you identify that this is a periapt of mind trapping. And you hear in your head, my kid could probably help. His name is Pipperin.
I just shove it into Pip's hand.
Pip, your mom's on the phone.
Wait, what are you giving this to me for?
Make him stop!
And that is where we are going to pause for the evening.
Hello?
Thank you so much for watching. We greatly appreciate you. Hit that follow if you haven't already. Subscribe if you're so inclined. But we will be back on Wednesday with more Dungeon Sphere, and Monday, Halloween, a one-shot. It'll be a great time. All the crazy characters. So in 2 weeks, we'll find out what the heck is going on with this periapt of mind trapping.
So not only do I have to, like, figure out all this emotional turmoil and stuff with my ex-wife, but now I have to do it with one of my parents. Was it a masculine or a feminine voice?
It's masculine.
Oh my god, it's my dad!
Have a great rest of your evening. And we hope to see you back here very, very soon. Bye.